Our dear friends, our heroes, have found themselves in a strange landscape. They looked up into the night sky, not finding the familiar Luna, the moon, but instead this strange Earth, a planet of some sort. The continents not aligning to the geography that they've learned at school. The trees sprouting these needles that fan out like leaves. And worst of all of our discoveries beyond the change of ourselves have been these beasts with fur slicked back, toothy maws, two rows of teeth, and eyes bright yellow and hungry. But before we get into all that jazz, I just want to say thank you very much for being here with us at good old Dungeons and Dorms. We're so excited for this. This is the second session of our brand new campaign. Quick, I'll make this so quick. We're just, again, so glad to have you at our virtual table to just join us, hang out with us. We're also very happy to have all of the players. I'm so excited. This is so much fun. We've already seen a little bit of personalities begin to blossom and bloom across the party, and I'm so excited to see where it comes from here. For those of you watching, again, we're glad to have you here. If you want to join our community, there is a link in the description. It's the very last link to join the Discord, but feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and all that. But with all that out of the way, let's get back into our adventure. The wind cascades through. You can smell the hint of smoke, but it might be too far away if you just run from these hounds, these wolves. As you all look around, besides the one that's spitting out the honey from Nick, there appears to be at least a dozen of them in the woods surrounding you. What do you do?
Have any of these creatures said anything, or did just the one eat the honey and look?
It just made the look. They haven't spoken anything. They may not be able to speak English.
And they haven't attacked?
No, but they are approaching closer and closer, stalking their prey.
Okay. I'm gonna make a bear trap. Oh wait, that's the wrong character sheet. Tinker's Magic. As a magic action while holding Tinker's tools, you can create one item in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of yourself from the provided list. The item lasts until you finish a long rest, at which point it vanishes. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest. Oh wait, I thought one of the options. Oh, hunting trap, not bear trap, but there is hunting trap. So what I'd like to do is moving slowly, not panicky at all, but I'd like to just move to the ground and just start working with these half-alive tools that I find myself with, and just begin working in the grass, trying to hide a bear trap in the vicinity, a little closer to one of the enemies.
Okay. Will you roll me either an animal handling check in order to keep them appear non-hostile, or a stealth check if you're trying to specifically hide the trap? Which one is more of a priority in Nick's mind?
Ooh, probably the stealth, even though it's a +0. I have a +5 in animal handling, but I think he's more so trying to hide it. So,
All right, let's roll. Actually, I think sleight of hand would be better, not stealth.
Oh, okay. I had already clicked stealth. Can I click sleight of hand instead, or would you rather I keep the first roll?
Let's keep the roll, but if you have any modifiers, you can add them.
That's a 2. I have no difference in either of those modifiers.
You are able to set up this trap. However, the spring mechanism to lock it, you just hear like the ratchet go, and you see the ears like flip forward as they hear the sound. At least the one in front of you.
As it makes a big noise, can Trina just start like coughing aggressively? Like sees it and just goes like as hard as she can.
I'm going to say no. Maybe if that was like planned beforehand.
Doesn't
like
have to help, but can she?
Well, yes, but it's like
Even if it doesn't work, if it's too late to like help, she's probably still gonna cough. Because even if it's clearly too late for it to be of any use, Trina's not thinking that far ahead.
I think he's gonna put the. Am I okay to move my guy to where I've put the trap?
absolutely.
Okay, then I will have moved right here, and I will have placed the trap right in front of Chad, right there.
Okay.
And since I don't think we're in initiative yet, I'll move here, and I'll place another one in front of Trina, right there.
All right.
I did also move myself because Andrea is trying to get in front of as many of her fellow classmates as she can. Especially the little ones, like Tommy.
In case any of you did not notice, I am placing their trap in front of you, Chad and Trina. Do not step on them.
Thanks,
Sorry I
bro.
interrupted you, babe.
I think we all heard, including them.
It's all
Yeah,
right,
sorry,
Daddy
man. I
smart.
tried to help.
I appreciate that. Until they attack, I will just continue making their trap.
Just in case they do, we should probably get in our raid formations. We'll have Tank draw the aggro from the main boss and make sure not to loot. We'll have to roll for all the loot when we kill all the mobs. I'll try to pick off a little bit of the trash units while the rest of you guys just sit back and watch how it's done.
Kylie, were you
What
trying
do
to
you
say
mean
something?
roll for loot?
Nope, I was wrong.
You know, like when it drops a thing, we got to roll for it to see who gets the loot for whether it's like a crafting material or like if it's something we need to sell on the market so we can build up our gold treasury for our guild.
Roll what though? Like roll on the ground or like is it whoever does the best roll? Because I haven't taken tumbling since I was like 8.
Well, these guys are about to take a tumble, all right.
Luke,
Trina's gonna lean over to Andrea and be like, he sounds really confident and a lot like my dad when he's playing video games.
He sounds like a lot like we should keep him towards the back lines based off of how he's looking right now.
Yeah, good luck with that.
at the same time, Luke, you walked a little bit away from the rest of the crew, but there is a larger sound coming this way as you, not at like eye level, you have to look up slightly to stare back into these bright yellow eyes.
This is the question I had, but I think Sam, like Nick Sam, would have broadcast this to everyone, so I wasn't going to say. Would Luke know there's a bear trap right there?
Where? I haven't placed one really all that close to you right now.
Is because Luke is definitely not going to stay next to this thing. He's booking it as far as he can. Is there a chance he's going to run into this bear trap?
I've placed one in front of Chad, one in front of Trina, and I was going to place one right here or here in front of Val. So unless you charge directly to the spots where I said to everybody, there's a bear trap in front of Chad and Trina, I expect you wouldn't run into the bear trap.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, did you just say that to Chad and Trina, or did you say that to everyone?
I think based on what we said yesterday, so long as we're not in combat, I can say that to everybody, right?
Gotcha.
Then I said it to everybody, yeah.
Okay. Then I will just run away from the big thing.
As you run away, it lets out a sharp bark. And everyone roll for initiative.
Cool, dude.
Nomi notoriously never rolled higher than like an 11 for initiative. Let's find out if Trina is any better.
Oh,
no!
I had a plan! Alright, this is going to be a good session, guys. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Till you get punched in the face.
I rolled those numbers, but in one number, I got a 21.
Oh, that's good. So 21, and then Nick's a 2.
Nope, Nick's a 1. Nick is a nat 1 plus 0.
Ooh.
I got a 2 on my other check for trying to hide it, and a nat 1 on initiative. Before we rolled initiative, did I manage to place another bear trap in front of Val, or was there not enough time to get a third one out?
I'll say like you're about to get the third one like properly made as Luke is booking it and the bark echoes. So you get the 2 for sure, but not the third. Unless you during your turn.
I like to think that,
what did everyone else do on their initiative?
I like to think that Nick,
Chad got a 9.
because he's floating and is talking to everybody else in his mind, that he thinks he's completely silent no matter what he's doing. So that's why he's just able to just do this stuff and be like, yep, that's it.
I mean, he technically doesn't make any sound as he hovers, but he's definitely aware about the ching, ching, ching. Like, he's not an idiot.
Trina also got a nat 1 for initiative.
Does she have bonuses to her dexterity?
Trina got an unnatural 0 to initiative.
Let's go!
Okay.
So she'll be going last, probably.
Let's go, bad
if
luck.
If she doesn't just fall on her first turn and have to skip around.
She falls
This is going to go great, guys. I have a good feeling that we're not about to get TPK'd right now.
Don't worry, I got the filthy 20, so...
There we go.
That's fantastic. It's a good thing Trina's probably standing by you.
Because I'm pretty sure Andrea is the tank of the party this season.
Go, Andrea!
All right, and then I'm just missing Val and Tommy.
16.
Nice.
21.
Nice. So both Luke and
I just
Tommy
rolled high. I have a +2.
Yay! All right. Combat begins. Luke, as you are running, the Alpha is going to meet up speed with you and try to bite ya.
Shoot.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I rolled super low. That's
Only 30 damage. Sorry.
4 damage. No, I get you. I'm like,
Yes,
the highs.
yes.
Bye. Jacob figured out what low means.
It's only a fifth of my health.
And because you got hit, you are knocked prone. But that is the end of the Alpha's turn, and just for the we'll go Luke first, then we'll go over to Tommy. Is that all right? Okay. Well, Luke, you're up. Tommy's on deck, and Andrea after that.
Well, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand back up. And then what can I do?
Run.
I could run.
Die?
Yeah, that's another option, Nathan. Thank you for telling me to die.
Pikachu, die.
Roll over and let it bite you again.
I'm just gonna act like I'm just panicking, trying to grab whatever I have, and then I'm gonna take my dagger and stab.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's only 16.
16 does hit.
Oh, thank goodness. So it's gonna be.
So we're not level 20 anymore. 16.
We're not level 20.
Right?
Mhm.
We can actually hit on something below a 20 now, guys. It's amazing.
That's gonna be 4 damage.
All right.
And then for a bonus action, I'm going to give Tommy, because he's next in order, a bardic inspiration.
Okay, perfect.
I just saw that I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, and it said we're in Europe. that got me. That got me good.
All right, Tommy, you're up with Andrea on deck.
Tommy has been like shocked this entire time, and now since combat started, he like sort of wakes up from it, and so he's going to cast mage armor on himself
Okay.
as an action. And then
Bonus action movement. He...
he's gonna move closer to the center.
Smart. Smart.
And then, bonus action, he's gonna use, I think, innate sorcery. So back in the, I guess, real world, you guys didn't notice it because he was wearing his glasses and his hair was down. But now that it's shorter and no glasses, you can see a scar on his right eye. And as this innate sorcery starts to well up inside of him, the scar grows bigger and glows like a purple red. And he starts to scream a little just because it's like a painful like first time for him. So he just like erupts in like this angry scream as this happens. And that'll be me.
All right.
The boy who lived.
Thank you. I was about to make the exact same joke.
Come to die.
All right, Andrea, you are up. Val is on deck.
Perfect. I do have a question, Jacob. As I like swing my sword, like just like to test it, do I in my hand do I feel like a level 3 paladin, or do I feel like Andrea who doesn't know how to wield a sword? Like for all of us, like do we feel like we know how to use these things?
Yes, it's like an inkling in the back of your head. You can think about it like the newer Jumanji movies where they're like, I don't personally know kung fu, but then like you're a badass with it. It's like yes, and I think that'll be really good for just like our level 2 characters. It's like, oh yes, we know the fundamentals already implanted in our DNA when we got here, and then exploring in the future will be actual training. So the answer is yes. As you swing it around, Andrea, you know how to use this blade.
Watch the YouTube video.
Hey, I'm going to move up. Can I see this one in the trees, or is it hidden?
You can see them all.
Perfect. I'm moving up to that one, and I would like to turn on, if I can, non-lethal attacks. My goal is to injure, not kill. Is that all right?
What weapon are you using?
Sword. A long sword.
Okay,
Non-lethally cut its head off.
that's what I'm thinking.
I'm
And I think
sorry.
this is like I'm also open for ideas from the group because there's no like official rules, so I'm open to hear your guys' thoughts. My immediate response and idea would be if you choose to do non-lethal, whatever your damage you roll, it's just halved. But if you get the target to 0, it's incapacitated rather than killed. Does that sound fair for everyone? And of course, that would only be for like melee weapons. I don't think Fireball has a non-lethal option.
I just because
Does
like
that-
I was thinking like because in Baldur's Gate like 3 and stuff, there's a way you can turn on like lethal attacks. Correct. There's like ways you can still have your damage, but just make it not killing.
Really? Maybe I've just been a murder hobo then in Baldur's Gate 3. That is so my bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
come to die. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that then. Yes, I'll say as long as you have to say it before you roll the d20 then.
Okay.
You have to declare non-lethal before you reach that.
I am correct in that, right? Does it?
Yes,
right?
there is a way. It's just like not readily visible. You do have to find the toggle switch for it. And I just double checked. It only works with unarmed strikes and melee weapons. Ranged and magic attacks remain lethal. So melee attacks, it doesn't specify only bludgeoning specific though. So if we want to use those rules, then
Yeah.
sword.
Let's just
and
do that. You have
non-lethal.
to. Yeah, you can do non-lethal as long as you declare it before the d20 roll and it has to be a melee weapon attack or unarmed strike.
Okay, perfect. So mine is going to be non-lethal.
Yeah.
All right.
I think there's I don't know if I missed this. There is a rule in D&D 2024 where if you hit a creature, it's in the basic rules. If you hit a creature and reduce them 0 hit points with a melee attack, you can choose to knock them out instead of kill them.
Oh,
So
perfect.
that works.
Sweet.
That's
Thank
my
you.
goal, but I only got a 9 to hit. So
You try to strike it using the flat of your blade, knowing that will cause concussion rather than bleeding, and you can see it just dodge out of the way from your blade. Anything for your bonus action?
not as of now. Sorry, that was a lot of rules, but
No.
that's the end of my turn.
No. I totally understand, and that's why I'm like, if I don't know it off the top of my head, I'm so open to have an open discussion for all that. But with that, Val, you are up with the eelhounds 5 through 8 on deck.
Okay, so I think she's gonna move to this one, and because they haven't these eelhounds haven't attacked the group first, she's also going to do non-lethal like Andrea. So she's gonna try and hit this one, and then go from there. So let's see.
Sounds good.
That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
12 is the armor class, and we've been going meets it, beats it. So yes, that does hit.
Perfect. Alrighty, so that's just... Oh yeah, that's gonna be 8 points of damage! So just 4.
We'll keep the same amount of damage for non-lethal attacks as long as you say it's non-lethal beforehand. But as you strike it, it does considerable damage. Like you can see it really flinch, kind of dazed from the attack. It's still up, but it does seem wounded.
Okay. And then... I think... that's going... to be it for her first turn.
All
So
right.
yeah, that'll be it.
Eelhounds 5 through 8 are gonna go.
Sorry, guys. Apparently, they really heard those speaking bear traps.
Thankfully, these ones don't have to run into the traps to get their targets. They are close enough. Eel 5 and 6 are gonna go for Chad, and then 7 and 8 for Trina. And because they are within 5 feet of each other, they have advantage on these attacks.
I hope you have shield, Chad.
Thank goodness for the advantage. My first roll was a natural 1. But does a 19 hit? And this Eelhound 6, its attack is going to be a 14.
Also hits.
All right.
Chad's gonna cast shield on one of them. It's not gonna block the other one.
Okay. Well, that's good. So you're only taking 3 points of piercing damage. I rolled really low there, but because you got hit, you are also knocked prone. They like bite and then use the second jaw to like pull you down and throw you to the ground almost. But now 7 and 8 for Trina. First attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And that second one is going to be a dirty 20.
Except, Trina is going to, as she sees them coming, the first one she kind of doesn't dodge because she's in shock, but she manages to pull her sword as a freak out and accidentally casts silvery barbs on the second one.
All right.
Oh no, now Jacob has silvery barbs! Oh no!
So I reroll with disadvantage, correct?
Yes, and you take the lower roll.
Okay.
Who do you want to give advantage though?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Were you about to say that, Jacob? I'm sorry. I'm excited.
No, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's such a good spell too.
Maybe Chad, because he's definitely in front of her in the initiative order, and he sounded really confident, so she will give the advantage to Chad.
Yay! Well, in that case, does a 8 hit?
No, her AC is a 9. Thank God.
Wait, did you not get any armor from Cleric base?
I'm not a cleric.
I'm
a wizard.
Oh, wizard. Forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm thinking of Nome. Val's the cleric, right? Yeah.
Yep.
This is the one where we did the money thing, right? Because I think for when she has leather armor, but her dexterity is the saddest thing about her. So.
So that'll be 5 points of damage to you, and you are also knocked prone. But that is the end of their turn, and I should have said this before, but Chad, you are now up. With your hounds 1 through 4, and then 9 through 12 on deck, and then Nick and Trina after that.
Did it hurt when we got bit by wolves?
Yes. Like, this is physical pain. Like, normally in dreams you can't feel pain. Like, you pinch yourself to make sure you're awake, but, like, the bite hurts, and it hurts bad. The teeth are jagged.
Chad is almost bloodied. He with 3 damage. And he's gonna look down, and he's just gonna start freaking out. This is not Dream World. This is like some creepy, I don't know. And he's just gonna start screaming, just like, oh my gosh, Trina, save me! He's gonna try to roll away from the hounds.
No!
Is that rolling for move?
Actually, he's gonna stand up first, using half his movement.
Move diagonally, please.
And he's gonna move diagonally. He's not gonna move into the trap.
Are you disengaging?
Nope.
Chad,
It's fine.
you have
I'll
a
just
trap
dodge.
to your back and to your right, and to your front and left you have eelhounds. I fear you have nowhere to go.
Am I supposed to just stand here and die? I don't know. Chad is
That was not
thinking.
Trina talking. Trina does not talk like
Yeah.
that, but Kate does.
You either stand there and die, or you move and die.
Maybe Trina
know-
just yells, Dad! Get yourself dinner! Use your stick!" And she like kind of points with his like staff.
Yeah, he's gonna try to move diagonally there.
Okay.
Oh no.
3 opportunity attacks.
I'm gonna take 3 attacks next turn if I don't.
I would have come to you.
Is your shield still up? Well, I mean, could you burning
Hey,
hands?
Trina's
Or
up
did you say
next,
you had
too.
burning hands?
I can cast shield against these. My shield's not up. I can recast it though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong call, but
No, it's okay. It's okay. If it makes sense for your character, that's okay. I think we're just all worried for you. Since you said the 3 damage made you almost bloodied. We're just worried is all.
That's just why I don't want to just stand here. Like,
It may not
and
be
that
a
makes
great
sense.
call, but it is a Chad Bradford call.
You can disengage then if you're not going to do anything else with your action, right?
Yeah, but
that's.
Yeah, I might disengage. Never mind. Can I disengage, Jacob?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do that. Chad's. I wanted to save Luke, but Chad's not thinking about saving Luke right now. So he's gonna disengage and just like he's gonna try to like get up on this tree. Can you like climb up here like Katniss style and just cower at everybody below him?
Do you have a climb speed?
Nope.
Okay, so then climbing costs you twice as much movement for how far you want to go vertically.
Okay, I only have 5 feet of movement left.
So you make it 2.5 feet or so up the tree.
All right. That's my turn, I think.
Okay. Moving on to Eelhounds 9 through 12. We're just gonna go there. We'll start with Andrea. First one. Oh, you know what? I rolled a 1 and a 2. So I assume a 6 is gonna miss.
Misses.
Okay. Second one is yes.
Oh, just a rule question. I know in Torn Asunder we did flanking is a -2 penalty to AC, right? Are we still using those rules? And is just out of curiosity, is that the same rules, or is it the flanking is advantage? Because like tactics is advantage regardless. I'm just asking for clarification.
I vote we implement that rule later.
I will say that we will not use it for this fight. If we want to do more tactical stuff in future battles, we absolutely may. But we'll keep it a little bit more simple for the sake. That second attack is going to be a natural 20, though.
That definitely hits.
And the third and final one is going to be a natural 20.
Boo!
Guys, maybe we're not supposed to win this fight. Maybe we were supposed to run away.
It's okay.
We tried to run at the end of last session. Jacob was like, actually, they're in a circle around you. So
I think
Actually,
I
the way
can
you're
take
running, that's where
it.
the
How
big
much
dog is.
damage is it? I can take it.
Well, I did the challenge rating checker on the thing, and it said that this would be like a moderate difficulty. At the end of
We're
Torn
level
Asunder, I was doing
2!
like insane difficulty for everything. I was doing like the
Chad has 8 hit points total. We're level 2.
I was gonna ask if Jacob was like, oh yeah, from they can take pretty much everything. Like if like the Torn Asunder levels of stat blocks is like bleeding over into here, and like we're still level 2. We have
this reassurance from
20 hit
Jacob is coming
points
from Mr.
collectively.
This is coming from Mr. Oh, don't worry, guys. I rolled low. Does a 28 hit?
At least hopefully we won't get to that point again. We can't even get an AC to the point of 28 unless we have 4 shield guardians casting a shield on us. Sorry.
That is going to be 12 points of piercing damage, and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
The monsters, I'm not doing the Perkins crit where it's max damage dice. I'm rolling all the damage dice twice. Because
Okay.
I'm afraid that would have been a lot more than 12.
It's fine.
But with that, Eelhounds 1 through 4 are going to take their go. And look who is all by himself now.
You are so lucky Trina gave you advantage, Chad Bradford. You are so lucky.
I swear I wasn't trying to put myself in the perfect spot to not get attacked, apparently. I was trying to anticipate the fight, guy.
But you know
Oh, wait, I
what?
forgot to do
Nick
number
would.
12. Let me do 12 first. I forgot to do 12.
I really should have given Chad that bardic inspiration.
Luke, does a natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
You gotta stop critting, man! This is like all those reels with the DM who made a balanced encounter. 8 critical hits later, and the whole party is dead.
That's gonna be 5 damage only, so that's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Now to
Thanks, man.
1 and 2 against Val.
Okay. Sorry. Just screaming over here.
There's a 22 hit.
There's a what?
22.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Are you
No.
serious?
No.
Are you serious?
That's
No.
another natural 20.
No!
Jacob, you have to stop, dude. Maybe Jacob just decided he didn't like the premise for this campaign anymore, and he's like, "I'm just gonna kill him off in the first combat. We're just gonna try something new. I didn't like this set of characters, so we're just gonna go for the next round."
He's like, I changed my mind, guys. I want to go back to Torn Asunder, but I need to end this one first.
We're gonna wake up in the study hall, like, full of dog bites. Or maybe it's an SAO thing and we're just gonna die in real
We're
life.
gonna like wake up in here like the next time we transport in. There's gonna be like some old lady looking over all of us who's just like, now what did you get yourselves into?
Mr. Green comes back to the classroom and just finds 7 bloodied corpses. He left them in detention.
7 bloody corpses covered
2,
in
3,
dog
4,
bites.
5, 6. Holy shit! Wasn't fun.
For you, Val, that's gonna be 12 points of damage,
Okay.
and you're knocked prone.
This is so bad.
Man, the freaking knocking prone thing for getting hit is great.
The advantage is worse. You keep critting.
All right, here we go for Chad.
Ugh.
Does an 18 hit,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
No,
does
what guys
a
is less than 20.
dirty 20 hit.
oh
all
my
right.
goodness.
How much
Forget I
HP
said
do you have?
anything.
Don't tell him! It's not real!
Not enough.
Right,
That's
tell
so
you have
much.
20 hit
So-
points.
Hit
so
the
many
same number.
HPs. I could instantly die here.
Oh, shit.
So the first attack is going to do 7 points of damage.
First
Chad is
attack?
Chad is unconscious
Oh my gosh.
after the first attack.
All right, moving on. Nick, it is your turn. I'm going to ignore the second attack there because I am afraid of sending Chad to 2 death saving throws before he even rolls.
Ah!
No, hold back, Jacob. You caused
No!
this.
Hold back, please!
No, please hold back, Jacob. We're begging you. Do not let the ego of Chad Bradford influence this decision.
I could take it.
He can't! No, he can't!
Okay,
So,
and then that second hit does land. Therefore, that'll be 2 marks on the death
Oh
saving
no,
throw.
I was joking. I know.
So, anyways, Nick, it is
guys,
now your
why
turn.
did you beat Jacob off? Why did you fight him? He was having mercy, guys.
Which
I
is
was-
such
I'm
a
sorry.
big thing.
I have Chad Brain. I'm so sorry.
He threw you off of a cliff last campaign. Why would you tempt fate this early?
I feel like this is karma for me asking Jacob a lot of questions about just riding the line on what rules count.
We're having a blast already. This is great. Then you sweating. I don't think I made you guys sweat this much in Torn Asunder. You guys were too powerful. Now you're just regular people.
No. There was some sweating in Torn Asunder. Remember how you threw Will off a cliff? Nobody jumped off a cliff, and they barely survived. There was
was
sweating
funny.
in Torn Asunder. Just because Satan was fine doesn't mean everybody else was.
I wasn't fine. I almost died there.
Well, sorry. Anyways, Sam, for Nick, what would you like to do for your turn?
Hello.
This is so wrong. I'm just debating whether or not Nick also thinks this is real right now. He has not taken any damage. This could just be another whack octopus dream for him, but everyone else is talking about dreams, you know, like...
Another whack octopus?
Usually his dreams would be like, you know, him swimming in the ocean with fully healed as and meeting more sea creatures and, you know, performing more studies and, you know, like that kind of a thing, but it's never been on land before, so that's new. He's never been the octopus.
Trina's dreams are definitely about talking basketballs and like falling asleep in a yogurt factory. Like, they're not that concise.
Active imagination. So I think Nick is just going to be over here. He's going to think, silly crying baby man, as he looks to Chad, who's actively bleeding out on the ground over there. He's going to go, oopsie, wrong button. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, trying to skip around that eelhound and around the bear trap that he set himself. And in a 30-foot line going this way, trying to hit all 4 of those guys, I'm going to activate my Mind Blast ability. And I need all of them to make intelligence saving throws.
Oh, they're really bad at those.
Clutch.
They are very bad at those.
I can use this twice. So...
what's the DC?
DC 15.
I have to roll a 19 or a 20.
Really? Well, I mean, that hasn't been a problem for you so far.
Heelhound 4 fails. Oop. That's another failure for number 3, number 2, and number 1. They all fail.
Excellent. Okay, they all fail. Come on, D&D Beyond, do not roll poorly for me on this. Please. I'll switch back to normal dice. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
I'll pay premium. If you roll high, please.
I am paying for premium. So I got a 5 on the dice, but because of my Illithid Psionics, the first time when I deal psychic damage per turn, I can add my intelligence modifier to the damage. So that is going to be a total of 10 psychic damage to each of these hounds.
Eelhound 3 and 4 and 2, who have not been hit so far, are still up. Eelhound 1, though, you see its eyes roll in the back of its head, and it flops down dead. Normally, like, you'd see like a tongue roll out, but it's that second maw that kind of ejects itself out and lays dead. The others
I'm switching to normal dice.
Very, very wounded.
Damn it! I'm sorry, guys. that was about all I could pretty much do. Is there anything I can do for my bonus action? I'm pretty sure there's not. Yep, that's it. That's all I got, unfortunately. But hopefully I made him mad. Maybe I'll take some attacks. I'm probably gonna get murked here too, guys. That is gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, Trina, you are now up with the alpha on deck at the start of the next round.
Okay, I need to see if this works. So cone shape. How is cone shape like this, or is cone shape like this?
Uno más.
Like this, and this outer area is 15 feet, or is it like this and it becomes 15 feet way farther out?
The distance away it is from you is the width of the cone. So 5 feet away from you, it's 5 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. That makes sense. So at 15 feet away from you, then its width is 15 feet.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense.
I think it did. I just need to see numbers.
Good old geometry.
Yes. I'm a music major, so not my best friend. Okay. Maybe not that one, but could I get these 3 if I send it this way? Could I get 7, 6, and is that 5?
Yeah, you can get 5, 6, and 7.
Okay. We're gonna cast Burning Hands. I need all 3 of them to make me a dexterity saving throw.
They are good at these.
Well, hopefully not that good.
5 got a 17. 6 got a 6. And 7 got a 9.
Okay, 5 succeeded. 6 and 7 both failed. So we're gonna roll some d6s. I need 3 of them? 3 of them.
Perfect.
Okay, so for 6 and 7, that's 10 fire damage. And for 5, that's only 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And I imagine it happens as she is once again just like frantically like with the sword she just happened to have and found, and it's like, and then all of a sudden there's just fire. And she's equally as freaked out because she did not mean for the fire to happen, but now there's fire. Also, anything not secured on a person that's flammable is also on fire. So there's like a whole fire.
Yeah. The woods are engulfed in flames. It does brighten up the scenery, though. It's a little easier to see everything now.
It's Max's worst nightmare.
Anybody who's
Burning
like, not
forest.
seeing this, like facing the fire dead on, can probably like in the corners of their vision see like flickering lights all of a sudden bouncing off the things they are looking at, and then just screaming from Trina.
All right. And that's the end of your turn, correct?
Yes, because I don't feel like bumping into Tommy or a bear trap.
Okay.
Did you want to stand up? Sorry.
Great
Yeah.
mind. I love it. The
You're
DM
right.
mind.
I should do that. She could probably go like this from the ground, but yeah, she should stand up. We're gonna do that. I'm standing up.
Okay. Perfect. That sounds great. With that, we're going to go back to the top of the round. The alpha is going to
Eat Luke. Eat
And
Luke.
of the situation.
No, don't eat Luke. Don't eat Luke. Bad idea.
Eat Luke.
Don't eat that kid.
Oh. I rolled low. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
That was a roll low, guys. We're back to Torn Asunder, guys.
I'm not too excited.
That's going to be 11 piercing damage.
I think at the beginning of every stream, play rock, paper, scissors as a group, and whoever wins gets to roll for Jacob for the day.
Cool, guys. I'm down.
Whoever loses at the very bottom is Jacob's sacrifice for that day. Just actually kills one of us in real life. So
He gets one free. He gets like one freebie nat 20 on that person specifically.
That's a better plan.
Is Luke unconscious?
Well, that's wonderful because it is your turn. So would you like to roll me a death saving throw?
Yes, I would. I would love to do that.
Nat
Jake.
20,
Thank you
nat
so
20.
much.
That's wonderful.
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Tyler being down and Jacob going, "That's wonderful, Katie. Do you want to roll a death saving throw?"
Nice.
Guys, this is the worst day for these students.
Hold on.
I think this is like one of the best days, honestly. I saw like Mary Studios is here live, and that is just like
Listen, this might be a cool
Welcome
ass
to the
theme for
stream,
some of them,
Mary.
but this is a wake up in a cold sweat nightmare for some of the others, apparently.
Mary Studios, please save us. Please.
For each like, that's 1 HP given to Luke.
I have to remember. I thought the fish is 2 saves. Hold on. I have to remember what it is.
For every subscription, Jacob rolls one roll at disadvantage.
Every comment for a specific character gives them a +1 to their AC.
Okay, I'm up at 1 hit point. Okay, how to remember that? Okay. Okay, there we go. Great now.
Well, what would you like to do for your turn? Because you make the death saving throw at the very beginning of your turn, so you still have your turn to do stuff, but you are at 1 HP.
Okay, the lights sort of flicker for a minute as this happens. And he just gets back up. He's gonna disengage and get overused by Tommy. And that's my turn.
All right. Speaking of Tommy, you are up with Andrea on deck. Tommy, what would you like to do?
I'd like to note that Trina is very loudly screaming behind you.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's make an attack on Eelhound number 9. And use Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
That's gonna be a nat 20.
Nice. Silvery barbs. I'm just kidding.
You hounds have spells. We're done. Jacob really wanted us dead if these guys have spells, guys.
JK.
Do you want us to roll the damage dice twice, or
No, you guys get the Perkins crit. You guys get the max damage dice plus whatever you roll.
and is that a choice? For a chromatic orb, if you roll 2 of the same number, it bounces.
Oh, so you're wanting to roll the
More
dice
dice.
twice.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah. If you don't want it to have be a choice, then that's okay.
We'll keep it the Perkins.
Oh, those count as 8s. They count as 8s.
But
It bounces automatically.
They
Let's
count
go.
as 8s. But they count as 8s. Yeah, I'll say they'll count as 8s.
Oh, that's great.
bounce.
Oh, so it bounces. Okay, cool.
You get 1 guaranteed bounce on a crit.
Dang, okay. Solid.
That is
there,
all.
however?
You only get the
Oh.
1 guaranteed crit after that,
Jake-
or that 1 guaranteed bounce. After that, you have to roll the damage dice.
Jacob's having so much mercy on us with these rulings right now.
Appreciate
We need
that.
you to murk like all 3 of these guys, bro.
Okay. So I guess I'll just roll for damage on number 9. And it's gonna be 42? Did I do that? It's 3d8, so 24, and then I rolled 18, so I think that's 42 damage.
Well, that one's obliterated.
Yeah, number 9 is just gone.
Like, no body. It just implodes.
Wait, do I?
Damn.
Oh, I
And
get
it
to choose damage
bounces.
too. Let's do fire damage. Let's.
Continue the
mean,
flames
well-
from Trina's spell.
Okay.
What? Who is it bouncing to?
I wanted to clarify on something because if you roll a ranged attack when someone's next to you, you roll at disadvantage, right? But if it's
doing
bounced,
that target at that feat.
yeah. So if it goes from 9 to 8 and 8's in front of me, is that disadvantage or because it's coming from 9? That attack is coming from 9.
Good question.
You have to make an attack roll against the new target, so the answer is still yes.
Okay, so I won't go for 8 then. Let's move it. I guess we'll just bounce to 10 then.
All right.
It'll be easier. So make another attack roll. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Carry us home, Tommy! Carry us home!
Okay, that one's gonna be 16 damage.
And it is also dead.
Okay.
The damage type?
Also fire. Or actually, yeah, I'll say fire as well. Just keep it there.
Okay. This one does not completely burst apart like the bad guys in Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is very much just a normal scalding and then darkness. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action quicken spell Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
I'm gonna use all my resources on this one turn. You know, as you do, as you do. Let's aim. Which ones haven't been hit yet?
I believe so. Right now, it's only 8 and 11. 8, 11, and 12 are the only ones who have not been hit at all. Everything else has been.
Okay.
Yeah, even Alpha took some damage.
8.
4 points of damage to the alpha at the very beginning.
That's 30 feet. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can count that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's aim for 11 first then.
All right.
That's gonna be 22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting advantage, by the way, from innate sorcery, in case anyone was curious by. Yeah, why I'm rolling so high. So 11 is taking. Oh, that's not good. That's only gonna be 6 damage.
What kind of
I
damage?
do get double ones though, so it bounces.
That's good. What kind of damage?
Yes,
Let's switch to. Well, actually, what's purple? Is there even a purple like damage thing?
Like poison,
Besides,
acid?
force? I
Like
don't think
psychic is purple.
psychic is
I
purple.
don't think you can do psychic though.
I would imagine thunder in my head is purple too.
Ooh.
I thought of thunder is blue.
Because then lightning,
Thunder
Because then
is
lightning would be blue, yeah.
I thought lightning was
blue or
like
yellow.
Yeah, I was thinking
Pokemon
yellow.
says that psychic and poison are purple. So is ghost.
True.
Is psychic not pink?
No.
So I feel like psychic's
That's-
more pink.
That is fairy. That is pink, my friend. Psychic is
Isn't there-
not pink.
Oh, well,
It's like
I meant for like D&D. I
D&D,
agree.
yeah.
You're
Oh,
absolutely correct.
D&D.
Pokemon.
I thought we were
could see-
talking
I could
about
see
Pokemon still, so I was like,
Good.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's both pink and purple. But I feel like pink makes more sense.
Who are you
All
bouncing?
right,
with?
we're gonna do thunder damage. Just make it a little easier because I don't know if they're like have any immunities to poison because I feel like that's heavily resisted. 5 more sticks.
All right.
So we'll switch to thunder. And then we're gonna bounce to number 12. That's gonna be 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 12 is gonna be taking another 16 damage.
Egon.
Holy shit, Tommy. Do you want to quicken spell cast another chromatic orb as a free action? Because apparently you're the gods of this world's favorite.
So unfortunately, I have 0 spell slots and 0 sorcery points.
That's all she wrote. All she
Yeah.
We're
got.
done, guys. That's
Oh, that's
it.
super.
We're done.
GG spell.
did.
It's over.
Thing, and it's like, I'm done.
He took out like a lot though.
That's what I'm saying. He did the
Three
cool
of
thing.
them, you
He's
know.
like, all right, you guys are on your own at this point.
It's like I ain't got nothing else. But yeah, that'll be me.
All right, with that, Andrea, you're up.
She's gonna like
With,
look
Val on
behind her. She's gonna look behind her and be like, "Oh my gosh!" But this also is great because this makes what she was gonna do a lot less stupid because she heard her best friend in peril. So she's gonna take as many opportunity attacks as she needed to get to her. So I'm definitely moving to get closer to the one that was. I'm moving right there so I can take the opportunity attack.
Are you spending your movement as well to stand up from prone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing Eelhound 11 doesn't have his friend anymore. It's just a straight roll. It's no longer advantage.
Wah, wah, wah.
That is a 23
Cry
to
me
hit.
a river, Jacob.
That does hit.
That's going to be 5 more damage, and you are again knocked prone.
That is fine because I think I have 30 feet of movement, so I can get back up again. Correct?
So getting up costs half your movement, if I am not wrong. Is that correct?
Yeah, unless it was changed in 2024.
So
Is it
you-
half
so you
total
keep-
or half current movement?
Total.
There you go. So it took
Yeah, total.
15 feet to get up. You move 5 feet and got dropped down. So you have 10 feet left. You can crawl.
Okay, yeah, she'll crawl.
Okay. And are we good to say like crawling is difficult terrain, so it's just half movement? Okay. So you got 5 more feet.
Okay, I'm gonna lay on hands myself. And I assume I can't hit from the ground.
You can swing from the ground.
Okay, then I'm non-lethally swinging from the ground at the one that's in front of Trina.
Okay.
And that is a 16 to hit.
It can live without its ankles.
16 does hit.
Yes.
Perfect. and that is 10 damage to it.
It is still up, but barely. It's quite dazed from that attack.
Trina, are you okay?
I lit the forest on fire! Something is smoking and very definitely said
Don't worry, I'm here. I got you.
okay!
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, and Val, you are now up.
Okay, seeing and hearing Chad screaming and then suddenly stop screaming as he, died. She fell unconscious, sorry. She's gonna take the opportunity attacks and she's going to make her way over to where Chad is.
Are you spending your movement to get up?
Yeah, half of 15 and then moving the rest of my movement to stand up to get to Chad.
And then 2 is going to make an opportunity attack.
Yep.
Wait, how did you move exactly? Can you do that for me again? Did you move diagonally first, or did you move down?
I
and then to the
can.
right?
I went diagonally, but I can move in and out.
Well, I'm just figuring out if I have advantage on the roll or not. I'm gonna say you move diagonally, though. Yeah, let's do that. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Doesn't even need advantage.
9 damage.
No.
I think as she's gonna like crawl towards Chad and just barely get to him. Put her, because she was gonna cast Cure Wounds. Has her hand on his like arm. She's unconscious.
Uh-oh. Well, in other news, it's time for 5 through 8 to take their turn. For them, Eelhound 6 is going to go here, and then Eelhound 5 is going to run across this hunted trap, and then make its way around here. So I believe it has to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Is that correct?
I honestly have no idea. I just saw that I could make a hunting trap and decided to. Hunting trap 2024. 13 dexterity saving throw or 1d4 piercing damage and be restrained and stopped by... Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I got a 14.
Dang.
So 5 and 8 are going to go for Tommy. And then 6, 7 are going to go for Trina. So we'll start with Tommy. For 5, that's going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
Jacob,
And for 8,
this is it.
Jacob,
We're gonna die. This is it.
This is gonna
I
be a
promise you I've been
two-station
rolling like
thing.
a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s, but advantage has not made me have to suffer the consequences, which is
Five
great.
has
The
advantage?
other
How much do we need to pay you to stop?
Yes, because-
killing
Yeah.
everyone?
I get paid
one of
next
the
week.
Alice's
I'll pay
is
you.
infected
I-
again.
Everyone
already
Venmo
paid.
Jacob
How much
$5
do you
right
want?
now.
I will pay you right now.
For
I do
every
not want to
$5
be
you
paid.
get, you have to take 5 off of a roll.
I am worth $600 at this point. Do you need $600? I'll give you $600.
Way more than I'm getting at my internship, not gonna lie.
Thayton's spending the
the other-
rest of the gold from... Tyler's spending the rest of Thayton's gold from the last campaign on Jacob.
Just real money.
That second attack is gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 is not gonna hit.
Okay, so it's just
Major crit. Oh yeah, no, just the crit. I'm down.
So that's gonna be 12 piercing damage, and you're knocked prone.
Yeah, I'm down.
Unconscious.
I have exactly 12. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a sorcerer. I don't have that much
Oh my
else.
Well, that's not good.
that's 3 people that are down right now. And one's at 1 hit point too. We forgot about that.
That is true. Luke is only at 1 HP, and the best part is I'm not even done yet because 6 and 7 still have to go.
Not funny anymore.
The first one's gonna be a 23 to hit. for you,
Is it
Trina.
hitting?
And a 22. I assume both the 23 and then a 22 are going to hit Trina.
Well, one of them doesn't because it's been a round of combat and she's silver rebarbing one of them. You pick which one is worse, the 22 or the 23.
Moderate difficulty, my butt, bro.
That's what it said. I was like, oh, okay, this is not even that bad. Moderate? That's like a slightly yellow-green on the scale on this whole thing. Again, like Thorn to Sunder, I was like deep red. It was like dark red I was trying to go for.
If you didn't crit so often, we might have had more of a chance. I think you actually might have hit about 8 crits at this point. I said that sarcastically a bit earlier. But
You say
crit so many times.
might have had a chance like it's over.
I'm not.
It's not over, Sam. We can still
Chad,
win.
you're about to roll your final death saving throw, and it's going to be a failure because of what you just said, bro.
Oh my god.
Dead in session
I gave
2.
Jacob disadvantage. He needs to tell me what he got before I explode.
18 with disadvantage.
I hate you. Your AC is 9. Roll again.
I'm sorry.
Roll intimidation against the DM.
First attack's going to be 5 damage. And that second one is going to be 6 more damage. And you are knocked prone.
That is exactly how much she had. She had 11 hit points left.
Oh!
Jacob, I need you to stop, or your campaign is going to be over within 10 minutes.
It's fine.
It's so much to live for.
Well, with all of that, Chad, it is your turn. I have a question. You are using the orc stat block, correct? Or the orc species option? Or are you using the human one?
I'm using the human one because there's no half orcs in 2024.
Do you want to use your heroic inspiration to have advantage on this D20 roll?
Does he not
For
have
sure.
yes,
After you roll the first time.
I did give him silvery barbs, right? Can he use that?
Absolutely.
I do. I still have silvery barbs.
Save that advantage.
Should I roll with a digital dice or should I get one of my dice out?
Real dice, real
Physical dice. Dude,
Uh,
digital dice have been boning me from the
dice.
beginning of this session, bro.
Also, because
like-
she silvery barbs before going down, that advantage goes to Andrea.
Okay. You don't want to give it to Val, who also is on death saving throws? You want to give it to
Hey,
Andrea?
well- I don't know Val
Yeah.
very well.
Fair enough.
I also probably did not see her go down. I'm too preoccupied with the fire. The only other thing she's noticed is Andrea.
Totally fair.
This dice has only killed one of my characters. It's fine. It saved all the rest. Okay, that's a 6 on the first one. I'm gonna use my silvery barbs for advantage. And that's an 18. Okay. We're good. We're good. That's
perfect
one
then.
success. It bought us some time.
Tommy, you're unconscious, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because now it is Eel Hound 11's turn. So I just wanted to make sure I chose a appropriate target.
Yeah, it has revenge. I get it. I get it. That's a bit of a vendetta.
All right, that's 2 failures for you.
Alrighty.
It was a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And there are no more in that group, so that's the end of their turn. And now we have 2, 3, and 4 up. Seeing that Nick is the only one still capable of fighting.
Is Luke not up?
Oh, Luke's up. Oh, I forgot about Luke. That's
I'm
actually
sorry, I wasn't saying to target him, but I just was curious because I actually didn't. I thought I had at least one other person still conscious. I just was like, no way. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gotten hit yet because no one's attacked me yet. But
I'm still conscious. I'm just prone.
okay.
All right. This first one's gonna go for Luke. So if it hits, he's down. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
All right, Luke's unconscious. Woo!
I can't wait to get crit twice and also be dead, guys.
Everybody get your Tortoise Thunder characters back out because dude's
We're
guide
just
to this
fully
adventure is not going to last
restarting.
very long.
We'll see you guys in 3 months when all the new character arts and characters have been made, and
I don't have time to make 7 more character arts before school
it's okay.
starts.
That's okay. That's okay.
We'll commission him.
figure
It's
something
like
else
the
out. Yeah,
bag
we'll
will
commission
go
him.
out. All right, for Nick, dirty 20 for the first hit,
Yep.
and the second hit is a 10.
10's gonna miss. First miss of the session, guys. No, just kidding. I know it's not, but that's what it feels like. It's,
You missed me with
I
an
rolled
8 one
minimum
time.
damage.
Those were the good old days.
There'll be 3 points of piercing damage, and you are knocked prone. But with all that, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'd like to use my bonus action to cry.
It's a free action, I
Kidding.
promise.
Free action, hell yeah. Okay. So, with a cone, that's like this way, right? That's the cone?
Yeah. Choose a direction, and then.
Or I guess I'm
whatever
reversing.
the
I'm reversing
distance
it the wrong way.
Is the not the diameter, the width of it.
Okay.
Its height
It's
is equal to the width.
15 is width. So if I moved... Actually, I don't even know if that's technically better right now. Trina and Tommy.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the chat on the stream and somebody just commented crying is a free action.
Yes, it doesn't really matter too much. So I'll go right here, and I'd like to, in the cone, this way. I guess that's not really a cone, is it? I'm trying to hit as many with my brain blast as I can. But,
Can you... Question for that.
yeah,
Can you choose your targets within the cone? Or is it just everyone in the cone?
that's a great question. But I was going to say if I could, in the cone, make it so that it's like a set playing field, you know, since we're kind of going by like a dragon's fire breath, anything above a foot off the ground getting hit, so that way the people who are lying on the ground do not get hit. But if that's not something I can do, that's okay. But I sure would love it if you want to be a merciful DM. Since let me do this.
You are pleading to the wrong person for mercy.
My mercy.
Let me check and see what it
we love you,
says.
Jacob.
Yeah, it says each creature in that area.
Okay.
I don't want to hit anyone who's on the ground, though, obviously, but everyone's everywhere. So
I will say, I think, like, the thing I'm worried about is if, like, Nathan with Tommy takes, like, careful spell. I don't want to undermine that in any way. So I think, like, with at least the cone shape, if like, let's just say, for example, like, if we're looking on screen, like, if Chad was actually 5 feet within you, I'll say you can, just because the cone is, it's not just a 2-dimensional shape, it's a 3-dimensional shape, like, you would be able to avoid someone right in front of you if you wanted to, if they're lying down. But anything, like, beyond that, just because the radius and the circumference in the area of the cone would be too much. Does that make sense?
But hear me out. Since it's a mind blast and their minds are currently turned off, perhaps it doesn't affect the unconscious people so that I don't murk everybody.
The only one you would have a chance of killing would be Chad, because he'd get 1 failure.
Yeah.
You do know that 3, 4, and 2 are in critical condition. Like, a strong wind might be able to take them out. You also know that 11 is very wounded.
Okay.
Actually, almost all of them are wounded besides the alpha.
I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna take an opportunity attack from Eelhound 4. And I'm gonna do a line this way.
Smart. That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
I like that.
That's a good call.
The alpha should have damage done to it because I did 4 damage to it.
Yeah, but probably
Yes,
that's probably not
not
that
much.
much.
Okay.
Yes, all the other them are in critical condition. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yes.
Okay, that's 6 more damage, and once again, knocked prone, but you'll land in the space that you went to.
Excellent. So lying down, then I need all 4 of them to make a dexterity, or not a dexterity, intelligence saving throw.
All right. Failure, 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 and failure. All fail.
Excellent. Okay. That's better than a 5. That's a 9. It's the first time on my turn. It's +5, so that is 14 psychic damage to all 4 of those ones.
All right. They are all KIA.
Excellent. I would like to, if I may, totally say no. But with whatever turn I have left, let's see. I would like to reach out and make eye contact with the Eelhound Alpha. And since I can speak telepathically, I just want to, like, psychically scream into its mind. This unearthly, otherworldly, just... Here, let me see if I can... Like that kind of a thing. I don't know if that sounded the way I wanted it to.
I think the microphone peaked, but I think we got the feeling, the essence of it.
Yeah, it'll be like... Was that any better? I just am trying to intimidate it. This is my Hail Mary trying to make it run away.
Do you want to roll an intimidation check?
Do I digital or do I physical?
Physical!
Time to get physical. Physical.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pull out the dice Jacob gave me.
Oh, those roll really well.
They've been blessed.
We shall... here we go.
Da, 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 da.
I actually can't tell. I don't have it well enough. Oh, and it's lost connection to my camera. Hang on. That is only a 15 on the dice, I believe. Hang on. Let me pull it back up.
You see the alpha kind of like look around to see where this scream came from. And you do notice that it sees that most of its pack has been slain. But with all of that, Trina, will you please make me a death saving throw?
Do I have to? I don't be pulling up my digital dice, don't worry. I'm not foolish enough to let you make the decision for me.
Am I back?
Yep.
I broke my camera, guys. I'm sorry.
So that is a 9 on the digital dice, and that's my bad for not using a physical one.
And that is a failure.
Yay.
At the top of the round,
Where do I mark this?
the Eelhound Alpha is going to use its action to command. So you'll see it. You see the remaining living, yet severely wounded Eelhounds all like cock their head over and begin to. All of them are going to use their reaction to disengage and leave. And the Alpha is also going to exit back into the forest. for those of you who are still conscious, do you want to fight them? Or I guess the ones who are using the reaction don't disengage. They're just leaving. So like Andrea, if you want, you can attack 11 or 8 on their way out. Do you do so?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that does that make it so they stay?
It just might anger them. If they flee, we have at least. Well, I mean, it's up to you. I don't want to say. Jacob hesitated for like 30 seconds, so that's what's concerning me.
Up to you.
It's fine. I won't. I'll just.
No, you can do it. You can do it. That's all right.
Okay. Well, then they will exit, and we are outside of combat at this time.
I will move to stabilize Chad immediately.
All right.
Because he's very dead, almost. Oh, sorry.
So you make a check for Chad, a medicine check, DC 10, and Andrea, who are you trying to get up first?
Who? Okay.
Everyone else is unconscious.
Okay. Well, I'll do Trina first. I have two things of cure wounds, so I'll do one on her.
Okay, so Trina is back up automatically. Nick, roll for Chad. Val, Tommy, and Luke, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Trina, you get 8, and then since Tommy's right next to her, because Tommy's down too, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I'll get you 2, Tommy.
I'm gonna make that death saving throw first because I'm at 2 failures right now, so maybe the cure ones won't do anything, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That's so my bad.
That's a 12 for Chad's stabilization check. And real quick,
So Chad
what
is
level do
stabilized.
paladins get healing hands at?
Not yet.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I thought lay on hands was 2.
Oh, land hands. I already used it on myself earlier.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay. That's
No.
it's gonna be a 5. I do have a follow-up question though.
Okay.
Can bardic inspiration be added to death saving throws?
Yes.
Oh.
I looked it up.
Google says yes.
Yes, you can use Bardic Inspiration on death saving throws.
Any D20 test. Yep. So the answer is yes. Any
Really?
D20
Wow.
test.
You have to hit a 5 or a 6.
5. Wait, it's only a D6 right now?
I'm level 1 in Bard, dog.
Oh, right. You're a multi-class. Okay. So we have 33% chance of being alive. Actually, let's do this. Okay.
I'm not gonna look.
I can't either.
Yes!
Five.
Oh, that's so high.
Wow.
Oh.
I was about to ask if I could just make your character art like blonde and you could be his twin brother, Johnny Higgs, or something like that.
Yes! Timmy Higgs!
How much is
Tommy.
Tommy going to get for that healing, though, from you, Tabs?
Oh, I forgot. Does anyone have the log pulled up? I definitely have it in the log. 12.
There you go.
After stabilizing Chad, I'll stabilize.
Oh, hell.
I was trying to get up people I knew had other healing spells too, hopefully, but I just also remember Tommy doesn't have any.
Neither does Trina, but she's happy to go help stabilize Val, or maybe like. Let me think.
It's Val and Luke
let's
right
give-
now are bleeding
Let's
out.
get Val up next, if possible.
I was going to offer to help with a
Smarter
medicine check,
idea.
but she's got a -1. So Trina's just not going to touch anybody.
I have a +5, so if... Oh, you're not proficient, though, so you can't give me the help action. Oh, can I guidance myself before I do this?
Yep.
Is that fine? Cool.
Mhm.
Love... I should have done that before. Four. Okay, 7 + 2 + 5. That's 14, I think.
Sweet. Val stabilized. Did anyone go for Luke in that meantime for medicine checks? Or are we waiting for Nick to do it?
We can
Just
wait for Nick
for-
to do it.
Okay, Luke, I'll need you to make another death saving throw then.
Cool, thank
I'll
you.
make my way over to Luke.
All right. We're gonna see what goes on here. Okay.
Medicine check?
8 + 3 + 5. 16,
Stabilize.
right?
Mhm.
Excellent.
Cool, because I was on
I
2.
keep rolling
That's
really
2
low
fails,
on
dog.
this.
2 failures. Oh no! That could have been really bad again. All right. You all are still lost in the forest, not woods. You're lost in the woods. You're lost in the forest. Again, it is dark
It's a
outside.
forest? Is it still on fire?
The greenery here is fresh enough, so it's not like continuing to spread. But you can see the leftover embers from your fire blast. Yes.
What does stabilize mean? Should I go around? I have 3 spell slots lost. Should I go use my cure wounds on people right now? I'm confused what stabilize means.
So stabilize means they're still unconscious, but they're not bleeding out, so they're not making death saving throws anymore. You're absolutely able to heal them, and then they'll be back and conscious. Or if you wait like an hour, we can spend hit dice, and they would be back after that.
Well, I'm stabilized, so I'm still unconscious too, so I can't.
Oh.
Never mind, I can't help.
So who's up right now then? Okay.
And I go and fill my water skin at the pond and try dumping some water on them to try and wake them up.
Either way, like you guys probably like recovering will take an hour. If
Okay.
you want to like stay and like try to recollect yourselves, unless you were like, we need to get out of these damn woods as quick as possible. What is the mentality out of our conscious adventurers? What is the plan? How do you all converse and how do you decide?
I feel like
Okay.
we should move them out of the open, right? Like just
Yeah.
somewhere more like less exposed.
We need like the bottom of a cliff or something, so we have at least a wall on one side.
But then we get trapped against the wall if push comes to shove. I think we find a place to hide. We try and carry them into a tree, or we try and find some kind of civilization.
I don't want to be trapped against the wall. That sounds bad.
We just can't be in this much foliage. At least like an open field or something. Just so we can see what's coming.
I think I'm kind of strong, so I can try to carry some of them.
Yeah, you're like really strong. Wow. And,
Thanks.
Thank you. I panicked. I'm glad you were here.
I was just worried about you.
Yeah, that's not usually how it goes, is it? Usually the other way around. So like thin. I don't think I could hit a 3-pointer from here if my life depended on it.
It's
Perhaps
weird.
we
Yeah.
focus. Sorry, continue. No, please continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was done with what I was saying.
Perhaps we focus on basket. We can all assist in bringing them, but
Let me see if I can. And he's gonna pull out his tinker's tools, which I guess just kind of are. I'm imagining them. They're all partly alive, like very eldritch themed. These tools. And he sort of takes this big chunk off of his alchemy jug and just sort of spreads it out and begins to push and mold. And as it does so, it just continues to grow and writhe underneath his fingers until it's this like partially moving, like very large blanket. I'm going to use my Tinker's magic again to make a big blanket. And I'm going to say,
let us place them all on this, and then we drag. I will adjust and have it wrap around us, and then we can pull as they rest.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Nick?
Yes?
No, I was just trying to remember which one the little guy was. Yeah, you're Nick. Okay, good idea. Let's
Yes.
you'll do so. Yeah, whether it's like he like pulls out a rope and the blanket kind of like molds itself to it, and we all just kind of put it over ourselves. I'll also go ahead and cast Mage Hand, and it'll kind of pull and drag a little bit. It can't really help that much, but I'll bring it just for any kind of a way. He's gonna like it, but can I investigate or perceive and see if there's any kind of like pathway, any sort of sounds or sights of civilization? You said there was smoke in the distance before?
Yes, the smell of it is in the air.
Okay,
Not
I
just
would like.
from Trina's fire.
Okay, I would like to try and find the source of the smoke and begin making our way. Assuming it's in the opposite direction of where the beasts went. I don't want to follow where they trucked off to.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and make a... Let's say this is a survival check. Because you can definitely smell it, but it's the question of which direction is it coming from.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Not proficient, that's okay. Can I guidance still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not bad. 12 plus 4 on guidance plus 3 on survival brings me to 19, I think.
Yes, you do know the direction. You're not able to give it a cardinal direction, north, south, east, west. You can't give it anything like that, but you know if you head in this direction, you're looking forward. You have to go around the little pond nearby, but yes, you know which direction you need to take your friends.
I believe the smoke that we are smelling, I believe it is coming from that direction. I believe that might be our best.
Again, assuming that isn't the direction that the creatures ran.
Correct, that is not the direction they went.
Sorry, I just keep triple checking. I'm gonna die if we run into those things again right now.
Surprise! Roll for initiative again.
Surprise! 3 eelhound alphas. Good luck.
All right, you begin to make your way there. I'll say it does take you a while. So for those of you who are unconscious, you do get the benefits of a short rest. Those of you who are conscious and helping pull, unfortunately, this is strenuous enough where you don't get those benefits. But slowly, one by one, your friends awaken.
Good morning, sunshines. How is everyone feeling?
Nick and I think everybody else, I think Nick might be trying to hover off the ground as he's pulling on his rope, so his feet aren't actually doing anything work, but the magic is. Everyone else, Andrea and Trina, are helping pull.
Yeah, Trina is helping pull.
Pulling as well. Also gonna mage hand to make it a little easier with the 8 strength.
Hell yeah.
And she's gonna turn over to, because the last thing she remember was that Chad was almost dead. So she's gonna turn over to Chad and be like, she's still she's stuck in she's code black. She's stuck in survival mode. She's like checking over injuries. Like if he's still injured, she's gonna like start doing like we march on him and moving all this stuff and like checking like massive bleeding, all this stuff. And as she's doing that, I don't know if he's still injured because he took a short rest, but as she's doing that, she's gonna end up this almost like gray bronze tap magic is coming out of her fingers, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on Chad as she's like doing we march on him and checking him over and all this stuff. So that
sorry. You see, Chad is still injured from the short rest. He has 3 HP. I rolled both my hit dice.
you get 11 hit points back.
Oh, thank you. I'm no longer bloodied. I'm full, actually. And Chad is like in shock. He wakes up from this dream and he's still in this dream. He looks at his green Shrek hands, and as the pain washes away from him from this heal, he's just gonna look at you for a sec and like try to say something, but he doesn't know what to say. And then he's just gonna go back to like staring at all the blood that's covered in all of his clothes now.
For the record, anyone who is stabilized by Nick, the bandages on you are like purple and moving, by the way. They're like wiggling, like they're actively applying little bits of pressure onto like the death wounds. I guess not for you anymore, Chad, but
She's then gonna move over to the other person that's laying on this makeshift cot with her, and it's Luke, right? She's gonna start doing the same thing to him, and she's gonna cast her Cure Wounds again. And that's 13 points of healing back to you. And then, is anybody that's still pulling? Is anybody still injured there?
Trina's about half her hit points, so she looks like she's surviving, but she's not doing great. She's like alive and up.
I'm at 5 of 14.
Okay, she's then going to use her last spell slot, which is her healing word, on Nick. Because Nick is like her first true friend, and she's just gonna say, like really out of breath, like her hands are still like covered in blood, and she's kind of like shaking, and there's like bandages all like around her and all that stuff, and she's just gonna like very softly look at him and say, "Thank you," and that's gonna be her healing word, and that's going to be 8 points of healing back.
Damn, that brings me up to full.
All of you say thank you to Nick and Andrea. They saved all of our asses.
Apparently, I don't think dogs like screaming in their minds. They're used to hearing it from the outside.
I don't think anybody likes screaming in their head, Nick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Would you like to experience it first?
Huh? He says in a joking manner, for the record. For the record, there's clearly a playfulness to his tone. He's not actually making a threat. And then only to Val, you hear this.
I am glad you are safe. It was a little bit of a hump getting over my pride to heal Chad first, but he was really about to die.
I'm proud, and she'll start to speak, and then realize that like that didn't work last time, so she'll just give you like a little nod and a little smile, and just you can just tell that she's very like proud of you and all that stuff for helping him, even though that must have been hard.
He'll give you a nod as well, and as your healing word is like going off, I like to imagine one of his tentacles had gotten ripped off, and so like it's just like slowly reforming and writhing as it extends back down over his face. And then his face kind of like contorts upwards into what would be a smile if he had lips. And then he'll say to
the tentacles all go up like this, like they go, wheep.
That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that, but it might look a little funky this first time that he tries to do that.
So what is our plan from here?
I vote plan don't die.
Solid.
I think we need to figure out how we got here. So everyone, do you still have your items here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I
Chad's
still
gonna reach.
think it. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He's gonna reach for it. He still doesn't say. He's gonna reach for it to feel, and if it's there, he's gonna try to like rip it off.
It is there, and you are able to remove. The clasp has it's reappeared, unlike it was when you first put it on.
We're never gonna go home.
That can't. No, we have to. I have tryouts next week.
We have no knowledge of this world. Perhaps before we jump to any conclusions, we try to speak to a denizen of it, if we can.
Nick, it's not working. Look. I don't know where we are, what the hell is happening, but this is not right. Denizens of the world, we almost died to some eel monster things, and this is real. I'm never gonna see Stacy again. What if our parents come looking for us? What? How?
Seeing as how these objects came with us, I expect that so long as there weren't any left, no one else will be able to follow suit. Unless there are other freaky lost and founds in the high school that you guys like to play with. Has this ever happened to you? You guys were very on board with stealing from the lost and found. Don't think I'm over that.
Mr. Green
That was
told us
really
to play
weird.
with it. Which, speaking of which, yeah, telling us to play in a lost and found full of your creepy, freaking cursed items I've got. We're reporting him if we get back. First thing. Oh.
Have we seen?
I think Nick was right. I think we should try to talk to someone else, see if anyone else is stuck here like we are, or if it's some kind of, I don't know. I don't play video games like you do, apparently, Chad, but some kind of PCU or something. You know, the characters that are just in there. We should try to see if they're like that, or if they're people like us that are stuck here.
I don't know about PCUs, but those things that attacked us were pretty real, and we're pretty real. So how would you react if a bunch of people covered in moving purple bandages walked into your house and said, "Hi, we're not from here. We're from a land with magical things called calculators. Do you know how we get home?" I'd shut the door in their face and call the magic cock.
They'll just slime off, it seems.
I like how calculators is the thing that represents our world.
Just the first thing I thought of because I didn't do my homework, and now apparently it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Do we see any signs of civilization yet after this hour or so of movement?
Yes, actually, as you are talking to each other, you hear in the distance a twig snap and some movement.
Trina, I imagine she's pulling the part of the blanket like this, or like the rope, and as soon as she hears it, she drops it and does like these really bad karate hands. So whoever's on the side that she's holding kind of just gets dropped.
Hang on, we were still pulling them when they were awake again? They're just still we're just still, come on guys, which is fine, that's very funny.
Does someone want to ask them who goes there? I cannot talk to anything I can't see.
Who goes there? We're dangerous.
No, we're not. We're very kind. We are not dangerous.
Yeah, as we just learned, we are very much not dangerous.
Chad, you're not supposed to say you're dangerous to people.
If they think we're kind, they might try to kill us again.
Yeah, but if they think we're dangerous, they're gonna try to kill us anyway.
I wouldn't. I'd run away.
Well, wait.
Whoever it is, we're just like hungry and tired, man. We just don't know where we are. Is anybody there? Don't listen to Chad. Don't listen to anything he says.
You almost smell this figure before their shadow emerges from the woods. They're slinked back. This toothy smile is missing some pearly whites as there are several gaps within it, almost like a whistling sound coming from these yellow teeth. Warts on the skin, wrinkled about. But it is this elderly lady as she's kind of wobbling her way through. You can see she's got a makeshift cane staff. You can see it's different pieces of wood that have been either bound together with twine or maybe pieces of screws and other bits and bops. But she has this large sack on her back. Oh, otherworlders. Well, you'll be very happy that I found you first. Great to meet you all.
I want to insight her.
Insight.
Met us first.
I think we just found our game guide, and Sam was like, I don't trust this lady.
That's how you stay alive, okay? It's probably not trusting anything.
She knew we were from a different world, and we were immediately like, nope, that's not allowed. You can't just know.
That's actually, I think, my first good roll. 18 plus 3 on guidance, if it's okay that I cast that on myself. Plus 5 in insight is a total of 27, I think? 26. 18 plus 3 plus 5, 26.
What again are you trying to like snuff out? Like what kind of vibe check are we going for specifics?
Intention vibe check. Is this like a creepy old hag who wants to eat us? Does she seem sincere? Does she seem like she wants to use us for something? Like any sort of like that kind of a thing, I guess. Intentions.
As you look at her, the first foremost thing that you're able to read is like curiosity. Like there's definitely that spark of wonder. The other thought is this lady's definitely been down on her luck. Like you can see her clothes have been patched up or covered in holes. And so to find someone who won't immediately run away from her is something that she is appreciating at the moment. Some like actual connection. Well, it is wonderful to meet you all here. What are your names? I'm so very curious about you, otherworlders.
I'll immediately start by waddling up, and any holes and stuff, any damages on her staff, I'm going to start mending by casting mending over and over again.
As you cast this spell, like her face just drops, she drops stuff. Oh my goodness! You can do the magic, the arcane. We haven't had that in so long. Good news! Don't worry, I'm not afraid. Really, we haven't seen your kind very often, sir. Usually those are very strict to the oceans and the seas, so it's quite a remarkable thing to see you so far inland. But if you're another worlder, do they have your species from the world you belong to?
I do not believe so. There are old myths and tales of old gods like Cthulhu and eldritch beings that are sometimes portrayed with such physiology, but no true humanoid creatures that appear like these.
Well, surprise, we do here. And then we have some elvins. So good to see you all. It's very... I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Trina, when she says elven, reaches up and grabs her ears to see if that's her.
Well, I really should introduce myself. My name is Kiara.
Nice to meet you. I'm Andrea.
Lovely name. She'll reach out again. Like, you can see her nails have gotten a little too long, and as you shake, you immediately see the dirt and other possibly bird droppings underneath the nails. She gingerly shakes your hand.
You have
Trina.
encountered others like this? Like us? Otherworlders, you called us?
Oh, no, not personally. Not personally, but there's been tales. But that is not my story to tell. You all look famished. Do you need a bite to eat? Perfect.
That
Perfect.
would be lovely.
Well, if you want to follow me, my home's not too far. It's just on the outskirts of town.
I think we'll follow. While we're on our way, you said that Arcane hasn't been seen here in a while?
Yes, it probably almost 20 years, I would say. We haven't seen the Arcane, besides, of course, Her Majesty. But she's the last of the Grand Wizards, so it's expected that she would be the only. Anyways, right this way. And she'll pick up her staff now that it's, like, cleaned up, her clothes. Thank you, good sir. I have not felt this clean in probably a decade. And she'll begin to walk away.
Chad's gonna look over to Luke and look up at him. Is this the equivalent of like the van with the candy for the kids, but for this world? I feel like we're gonna get kidnapped.
I feel like we're gonna get abducted. Something's not right here.
Is this? Are you getting your like crime lord vibes? You know, from like your crime stuff.
Lord vibes?
Yeah, you know, because of your like experience like doing illegal stuff. Are you getting the vibe?
What illegal stuff are you talking about? The homework thing?
Yeah.
I guess, but this is more like, come get in my van, I'm going to take you to my house level sketchy thing, not, hey, I'm going to do your homework.
Knock it off, you two. She's fine. She's just a little down on her luck. I think we can trust her.
Well, trust me, it's not from that. You know, everyone's got hard times. Luke's going through a hard time right now, and I don't judge him for it. It's just like she said that Outworlders don't come very much, and we're the first ones in a long time. And
how did she know?
What that means, they have come before. Means we are not the first.
And she knew exactly what we were, so I think we can get some information from her, and if she is bad news, it's 7 against 1.
Yes,
we'll be fine.
How did she know what we were?
She like appears back through the woods, like from the opposite angle that she left. Well, it's very easy. You all talk loud, very, very loud. Also, I would suggest not using magic in major populace. Not everyone is as kind as I am. And then she'll continue the same and exit the same direction she did the first time.
Wait, why? Why can't we use magic and stuff?
Well, if you have magic, then that makes you an Outworlder. Only Her Majesty is the only one with magic. But please, can we have this conversation at my home? I will tell you everything. I will try to answer all your questions as best I can. Worst case scenario, I guess you could visit her. She hasn't had visitors in a long time. But we'll talk about that later. And then again, well, what are you waiting for? You can whisper all you like amongst yourselves while we travel.
What was that, Kate? Sorry, we couldn't hear.
Sorry, my phone started to die, so I had to unplug my mic to plug that phone. She said, if I'm here for this so I'm gonna do it.
It's like you're underwater. We can't.
Hey, that's out.
I'm sorry.
Unplug this for a second.
Wait, is it coming out perfectly for everyone else? I couldn't hear.
No,
That's
Oh, okay.
Yes, it might be the character voice or maybe whispering.
got it. All right.
changed anything. Except for I muted my mic and then unmuted it. Did that change anything?
I can understand.
Okay. If Andrea says we should trust her, then I'm with her.
Andrea looks at you and is like very supportive. I'm very thankful, very thankful.
I will, I'll turn to Val and ask her in her head, what are your thoughts?
There's gotta be a way for us to communicate without everybody else hearing. I'm saying this above the table. I gotta figure something out.
Message cantrip. I guess maybe I should get the message cantrip. I just don't. Can I get a message cantrip? I can, but I don't know it right now. I might have to re-prepare it next level or something.
She's just gonna whisper to you that I might not trust her, but I feel safer in numbers. If something happens, at least there'll be more of us there to stop her, but she seems to have the information we need, so I say we go.
Alright. I will agree then.
And do you have like a long, like vest coat on, kind of?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Assuming you don't mind, I think he, floating 3 inches off the ground, is just gonna like grab the coat and like stand next to you as we continue forward, if that's okay. He's gonna look like an absolute child, but he's very small right now.
It's all good, all good.
Then onward we go.
Onward.
See, Chad, I told you that perhaps we should talk to someone before giving up all hope.
Dude, stop speaking in my head. I got it, okay?
I cannot speak out loud. It comes out like... I do not have normal lips. You will have to learn to deal with this.
Look, man, Alright, I get it. We just gotta be careful, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Also, you play video games? Sorry, that's it.
What's a video game? Yeah, I play Madden, okay? Sorry.
So good.
I feel like we're all just gonna have mutual agreement. So just, yep, Chad definitely doesn't play World of Warcraft.
Totally not playing World of Warcraft.
All right. You continue to follow Kiara through the woods. She has to wait a couple times for you to catch up with her. Eventually, you stumble into this town. But as she says she lives on the outskirts, you can see where people have dumped all their rubbish and all their junk and all their useless things. And she beelines straight towards that. And she lifts up this door that's, again, half rotted. And she's like, all right, this way, right through this, my doorway.
I'm gonna look at Chad and go, I don't really think we should do this.
Andrea hops in.
All right.
Can I Arcana the doorway? This seems a little... This isn't like a portal or anything. Hey, is there any magic coming off of this?
You see Andrea, take the first few steps, and then she has to, kneel down. It's just, this doorway. It's literally just, a door that covers this little hole into the rubbish. So, she's going,
okay.
into, an anthill, if you will, but it's just made of junk and other things like that. Well, don't be shy.
Andrea looks
Follow
back at
in.
you, Trina, and holds out her hand.
Trina is just eyeing the junk pile with disdain. And it's just that's fine. And she takes it and she's punching, but she's one hand with Andrea, the other hand slugging her nose.
It's the one thing my parents told me not to do is get into some random person's basement, but here I go.
This is worse than the girls' locker room.
You're not even. You don't even have. You haven't even smelled anything yet. You kept your nose plugged.
It's not as effective as your book.
We got it. It's fine. It's easy. It's like walking through a perfume store, but it's the opposite of that.
What perfume stores are you going to?
This one.
It works.
Thanks, Dobby. High five.
The body works.
I bet all of you wish you did not have nose like me right about now.
He says to everyone except the old lady.
Nick, if we ever get home, I'm gonna fart in your face.
Why are you so antsy and angry all the time? You screamed a lot during the fight, and then you got really mad afterwards when we were just trying to figure things out. Panicking.
I don't know, man. I just woke up a green guy, and then I walked around for 2 seconds, and almost got eaten alive. So I'm sorry. Okay? A little stressed. This cut is not helping.
It is.
I've been eating.
This is very loud. Do you want to have the conversation inside before people find you?
Oh yeah, we're going in. Sorry.
No, yeah. I just don't want the troopers to find you. It'd be very bad if they did.
Yeah, sounds good. Nice digs, lady. Thanks for having us over.
Of course.
You're the goat.
I'm gonna walk over to Nick.
Why? What? Okay. Thank you.
Dad.
I'm gonna walk over to Nick and be like, "You don't want to challenge him on that threat. That's a real thing he'll do."
He will fart in my face.
Yes.
I feel like there are worse fates. I will just break his nose. Problem solved.
That's not. You'll break his nose?
Yes,
Okay.
he is little whiny baby. I beat him fight very easy.
No, okay.
This is only to Luke, by the way. I'm not saying that to everyone right now, but he might.
I'm just saying, he's an athlete. He's a pure protein diet. Those shit stink, dude.
I mean, I stay active. I swim all the time. Swimming is full body exercise.
I know, but like, it's so bad. It's.
Well, perhaps we will see. We will see who fight good and do better.
Okay, I should have not have started this conversation.
And then just to Val,
It will be me. I will do better. I can show you how to fight your sister.
Not my sister. I think Val will be the last one in, and then just like post up in front of the door, so she can see like if someone comes in or stuff like that.
Oh well, enjoy. I just need to run one errand really quickly. Mayor Gibbons usually leaves something out on the windowsill about this time. He makes wonderful pies, and I hope he made enough for everyone. So I'm just going to borrow it.
She's
I
gonna.
will be right back. Please make yourself comfortable.
Wait,
like-
lady. Well,
sorry.
maybe I'll come with you. You know.
No,
I'm kind of hungry. Well, okay. Well, hold
I
on.
will bring them back to you.
No,
I
wait.
promise you, we are too inland for. I do not mean to be rude, but your physical appearance would draw eyes, and that is the last thing that we should probably do in these circumstances, as you are all brand new.
Chad's gonna think about that and how that makes sense. And he's gonna be like, well, how do we know you're not just planting us here and turning us into the guards to get your reward? Just like the... Oh, never mind. Just like in the cops...
Well, there's
show.
7 of you. There's 7 of you, and there's only one old lady like me. If I wanted to, get rid of you or turn you in for some money, I could have already. But I didn't. And I think that's important. True, you can't trust everyone, but if you don't trust anyone, you're going to be miserable your whole life.
I want to insight her again real quick, just to see if there's any sort of deception. I see how genuine her words are, if I can.
That was straight up bars right there. Bars for real.
That last
That's a
part,
little lower.
when she says, you don't trust anyone, you're gonna be really lonely. Chad's just gonna like sit there for a sec. And he's gonna put on a smile. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm a pretty trusting guy. I just, sorry, we're all pretty shaken up. I trust everybody.
Understand. Of
Is
course.
Chad flexing right now? Is he doing his like?
He's
Just
trying
anything-
to. But he's like 5 foot, and like all of his mannerisms just look so goofy. He's like 6 strength, really skinny guy. As he's trying to be intimidating to this lady, he's like eye level with her, which he's not used to, and realizing that he's not the intimidating bully that he's used to being.
How do we do on that insight check?
That is 15 plus 2 on guidance plus 5 on insights for a total of 22.
She seems genuine. She's a little peeved that you guys are like just not doing what she's saying, because she believes herself to be the smartest. Like, she's out of the 8 of you, she is the smartest in this world, and so she's just like, why are they always like like talking back? Like, are like only teenagers, only kids act this way? Why are these like adults doing it?
Okay. Then to everyone else, we are grateful for your hospitality. I look forward to trying the pie.
Perfect. And once you get inside, the hammock is mine. Anywhere else you want to sit or lay down, that you are more welcome to.
Thank you.
Doodles. She shuts the door behind you all.
Trina leans over to Chad and goes, "Dude, why are you still flexing? You're like the size of a 20."
Hey, you gotta use your gifts. No matter what state they're in, you gotta be grateful.
God.
And I'm gonna go lay in the hammock.
Yes, it is very similar to an anthill, the interior. Like, you had to crawl a little bit, but there is a larger cavity. You do see a hammock. It is like maybe like 3 inches off the ground at the height of it, like at the, I guess, the bottom of the meniscus, if you will, of the hammock. But there's a bunch of different bits and bobs. You can see like a dresser has been turned off to its side, and if you pull one of the drawers open, you can see that she's using it as like a makeshift hanger inside. So you can see like clothes have been hung up. They all look tattered and torn. The carpets that do line the floor are either just patches, like just little squares that have been cut off, or they are so filthy you see greens and yellows and browns that should not be on these red rugs. The only light coming through is she's like made a makeshift what'd that be? Sunlight? Skylight, thank you. Out of the roof as you look up, and you can see what would be a wagon wheel with like glass layered on top of it to make sure that it doesn't fall through as the skylight.
I am gonna get to work. I'm gonna start mending what pieces of carpet, of broken wood that I can. I'll pull out my alchemy jug, and as it starts like gurgling and spitting water out, I'll like with a cloth or fabric on my robes, I'll start like trying to clean things up, since she seemed appreciative of it before, and I'll just try and do some nice things if I can.
I think Andrea, who doesn't want to be just sitting around, will follow suit. She's probably definitely not as good, but she's trying to like clean what she can.
Here, you hold this for a moment, and he'll hand you the alchemy jug as like little tendrils are like moving off, and like their slime kind of like wraps around your fingers a little bit, and kind of like tries to like pull open your fingertips a little bit, like they're exploring your hands a little bit. Okay, now pour. It like makes a gurgling, giggling sound as it does. That's enough. Too much. Thank you.
I guess you're welcome.
Trina's gonna go dump Chad in the hammock. Like, pick up one side and just...
Oh, I was making sure it still worked. Oh.
It's literally the one thing the nice
Huh.
who's keeping us out of the open asked us not to do. Go lay on the floor.
She said when she was here. She's not here. It's fine. I'm keeping a warm for her. Come on.
It's not saying when she's here. She just said don't lay on the hammock, dude. You listen to literally anything?
That's not exactly what she said. I don't think. I don't know.
I can make you hammock if you want, Jed.
And he gestures to the now rolled up, fleshy, moving blanket that we carried you guys on earlier.
Well,
Trina,
It will wrap its arms around you.
Oh, that's super kind, but personally, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't go into someone's home and start messing up all their stuff. So, setting up a hammock, taking out all the paints that they put in this carpet, it's a little rude.
Didn't she say make yourselves comfortable, or did I imagine?
She did. She said make yourself comfortable and don't sit in the hammock.
That is literally the two things she said.
I can make you a hammock that is warm and slimy. Very fun.
You almost died, man. A hammock isn't up the hill to die on now.
No, I'm just... it's not that deep, guy. You don't get it. You just... Whatever.
May I roll to see how nice I make it? Or that Tabs and I make it? Trying to make it nice and tidy?
I believe through mending and what is our good wizard spell? I always forget the name because it's
Prestidigitate.
Yes, that one. You would be able to like clean it to standard, like whatever like that normal cleanliness would be, and then you could repair it to its like proper fashion. So you can make this place look nice and shiny.
Yay.
What are like Val, Luke, Tommy, and Trina doing? Or I guess Trina and Chad were beefing. So what about you three?
I think Luke has found like a bucket or a rock or something, just like off in a corner, and he's just like, it's kind of stick, and he's just drawing in the dirt.
I'm gonna say Tommy's gonna find a corner as well, and just survey of his own belongings because it's not what he had at least before coming here. And I would like to pull out my loot if possible.
Okay.
Will she be gone for about an hour grabbing these pies?
You don't know when she'll be back, but like this very small hamlet of a town you have seen, it doesn't seem it'll take her terribly long.
Dang. I was gonna hope for a short rest. But alright. Tommy being stressed out at this whole situation and Chad saying, hey, we might not return home or anything like that. He's just gonna do what he finds comfortable to himself and start just playing a lute because it's very similar to what he has back at home. Even though it's not quite the same thing, but it helps.
All right. What about Val?
I think Val's watching like the door and the skylight, but she's also being aware of Nick, Chad, and Tommy. One, because she knows the sign of somebody going into shock, and that's what Chad was going into before. And she just wants to like make sure like it doesn't like escalate, that he's like fine. And also she's thinking about like how young Tommy is compared to like he's younger than all of them, and this has like been a stressful time. She wants to make sure that nobody's like slipping into shock or like has had an injury, so she's just kind of like surveying everybody, watching them.
All right. Do you want to make a perception check for me?
Sure.
Do you want guidance? Or can I not add that to this since it
I
might
can
be
guidance myself, actually. I have guidance. I forgot about that.
I'm sorry. Stupid, sir.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a D4?
Yes.
Yay! Oh. That's gonna be... You said perception?
Yes, perception.
It's gonna be a 19.
You, Val, are the first one to hear the door open, and this smell almost like cut through the stink, or I guess it's no longer stinking through the cleaning that's happening. But you see Kiara come in, and she's holding 2 pies, and she's got like a third one, like the tin of it, in her teeth, the ones that are remaining, and she just sits them on the floor. Ma'am, that should be able to hold everyone over. Minced meat. That's okay for your people, right? I don't know what otherworlders eat, or if you have like food laws.
Oh, hell yeah, protein!
Yes, yes. She doesn't understand like the word that you're using, but yes, of course, this has that in it. Well, thank you for cleaning up here. It looks very nice. It looks like a proper home now. That's not what I expected. That is absolutely terrifying. I love it.
His little maw with like jagged teeth is like now visible when his centrals go up like that.
Well, please eat, partake, and what questions do you have? Like, I really don't know what you're curious about, what I can say. So please begin.
Do you know how he got here?
No, I do not. It's different how otherworlders appear here. Sometimes they can travel back, sometimes they don't. Like for example, we had one. So the tales say. I can't say, but he was swallowed by a hippopotamus. There's another one who was reading a book and fell through the pages. I think I heard one where they walked in through like the closet or something. There's a bunch of other ones. I think I saw one where someone like died due to a giant metal beast and then was reborn here. Like it really depends.
What is this place?
Mysteria. And currently, my friends here, you are within the small hamlet of Evergreen.
Can I roll history to see if I've ever, or like, can anyone roll history to see if we've ever heard of any of these names? It's okay if no.
I will say no for now.
That's totally fine.
These are completely foreign ideas and subjects.
Do you
Chat? Oh, Chad's just gonna go up and just reach his hand and just grab the pie and not say anything, and he's just gonna go back. He's kind of like looking around the room, kind of pacing a little bit. And he's just gonna just start eating this pie like it's the first thing he's had in a week.
Do you know anything about things like this?
He'll take off a necklace with a little acorn, show it to him. Oh, sorry, I think my voice is
No.
still...
No, that's perfect. I wanted to roll for her. She looks at it. Possibly? The person who would really know that, she's actually from your world. She'd be able to help you out, but again, she hasn't had visitors in a long time. She's kind of a hermit of sorts. She might be able to help you.
Well, if it's all right that we ask, where might we find this person?
Well, so you're in Evergreen, and if to be able to reach her, she has a small, maybe you would call it a cottage or a cabin in the woods, a mansion. Really, it's very big, but it's just a little bit away. not terribly far, just through the woods a little bit. On the other side of town, so we'd have to either go around town or through town to get to the correct side that we need to go to. It's not terribly far there, but then you'd be able to visit her, the silent bard.
Thank you. And I hope you'll forgive me. I don't believe we asked. I am Nick. What is your name?
Kiara.
Kiara. That's right, we did ask. I forgot.
But I haven't got all of your names. I believe Andrea and Nick. And someone was calling one of you Chad, but I didn't realize who was who.
Chad's the one pacing.
The green one. Okay. He looks
My
like a
name is
strong
Val.
character of Will. Val, that's a lovely name.
Thank you.
Probably short for Valoris, but that's lovely. No?
Valorie.
Oh. That's peculiar. And the three of you?
Trina.
Okay.
Luke's gonna look down at the picture he's drawing. He has there's currently 3 people that he's drawn, and there's 4 that's kind of the 4th one's kind of crossed out, and he just goes, Doug.
Okay. Interesting. I've heard that name before, but anyways, Tommy. I'm sorry, she doesn't know. Anyways, what is Nathan? Scratch that. Reverse
Tommy,
it.
what is your name?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Thomas.
Oh, that's great to meet you, Thomas. Oh, please enjoy your meal. Any other? Again, I would like to help you as best I can. I know it's very hard to help. My capacities are very limited.
Isekai. It's a concept in one of our cultures from our world where someone dies and they come here.
Chad, do you watch anime?
Has anyone that you've talked to died and came here?
Personally, no. I just rumors and tales and histories. You pick things up around here, just every now and again.
Any tales of people dying and coming here?
Yes. The Metal Beast story, I believe I told you already, but that was years and years and years ago. The most recent one happened about 20 years. Is the last tale of the Otherworlders, but that was a lot.
All right, sweet. Okay, perfect. Thanks, lady. Thanks for the pie. Thanks for And Chad's gonna flip her a gold coin, and he's gonna walk outside.
Wait, Chad. How do
Oh,
we
sorry.
blend in?
Um,
You notice us almost immediately. How can we blend in so we don't get killed?
Well, first off, I would probably not mention that you don't belong to this world. That's usually a dead giveaway. Other than that, it's usually you just have to play your cards right. There haven't been travelers a lot between towns ever since the Great War and the Crown Keepers and the Lost Prince and all that. But please, at least stay the night. You all look exhausted.
Did any people from our world ever? How many of them got to make it back home?
Of the Crown Keepers?
The Crown Keepers were from our world?
Yes, they were heroes from your world. Yes. They didn't win. Well, it depends on your viewpoint. Some people call them the greatest villains this country has known. Others say they were the rebels that we needed that failed.
What would you call them?
Dead. At least the majority of them are. The Silent Bard is the last one of the group. And thankfully, the Queen had mercy on her and hasn't hunted her down. Heaven knows why.
Is this silent bard the one that we should go and speak to?
Yes, she would probably know how to get you all home as well.
Thank you again for your hospitality. Is there anything that we can do to repay you? I believe some of us do have coin if that would aid you in some capacity.
It's okay. I am not obviously someone of great standing, but people here, they keep me. It's better to have a hermit or a hobo who you know rather than strangers and vagabonds coming in and messing things around, but you all look like good people. So there's nothing that I require. But I will, hopefully in the morning, I will give you directions for where you need to go, and then I'll cause a distraction within town so that way no one sees you leave. Sound like a good plan?
Thank you.
Perfect. Any other questions? It is quite late. We should all rest, especially you all. You've had a long journey.
I am.
Is Chad still here, or did Chad leave?
Chad's standing in the doorway, but I think he was probably gonna go get some air once the lady stopped talking.
Okay.
Bailee, were you trying to say something?
I realized I was muted as soon as I finished. Yeah, I was standing in the door to begin with, so you'll have to move past me to get outside.
Chad will try to do so. He'll say, "Excuse me," and then
I don't know if she feels
Sucker
like
punch him.
if it's a good idea for him to go out by himself. So she'll go out. She'll follow him outside.
Nick will follow Val too, then, I guess. We'll all go get some air.
Not enough that where I'm like that, like I'm like crowding into his space, but enough that like should something go down, like I can get to him. Like enough that like he doesn't necessarily know I'm there, but I can still see him, so he can like take his minute to breathe and all that stuff and scream and do whatever. But I'm still there.
Did anybody else want to get a little bit of air before we lie down for the evening?
Thanks, Nick, but I think I've had plenty of this world's air for today.
Understood.
I'm fine where I'm at.
All right. As you three take a step outside, you can look again. The refraction of light cascading down beyond the stars is that completely foreign planet, the size of a dinner dish, floating in the heavens. It's dark outside, quiet, way quieter than a city or a town. You see some sort of animal fly. Can't really recognize what it is, what sort of hodgepodge creation it might be. As we see it kind of flutter and dance into the night, that is where we'll end tonight's session. Good job!
Some session, Jacob.
Of course. That was so much fun.
Thanks for not TPKing us.
I was worried. I was so scared.
What?
Couldn't think of anything else to try and scare them off, man. They were just gonna eat us alive, bro.
I was good. We got most of them.
A good chunk of them, yeah. Tommy took out half of them with 2 chromatic orbs.
That was sick.
Oh,
So good.
man. Thank you for the game.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank
Very fun.
thank
Very
you.
fun.
Yes, thank you. And I'm so excited to see what happens in our next chapter next week. But with all that, again, thank you so much for playing, for being such good sports, with rolling with the punches. I am so sorry. I did not intend for it to be so many natural 20s. That was crazy. But again, thank you. And then thank you for watching and for joining us at our virtual table wherever you are. We're glad to have you here. If you are interested to be part of our community, the Discord link is in the description. It'll be the very last link down there. So we hope you can join, so that way we can have fun, not just on Sundays, but throughout the entire week. But with all of that, please be safe, and we will see each other very soon.